Hey guys, this is your host Michael, or Thoughts Become Things, bringing us another video here. Now, this video is a reminder. It's a reminder of how exactly our thoughts and our feelings influence what we refer to as our energy body or our aura. You see, it is through the energy body, it is through this aura that brings us certain opportunities, people, circumstances. You see, we must hone the inner power within us. It's the life force energy, it's the unseen to our physical sight. Guys, there's much beyond the lens of the eye and what we can physically see. There are energy particles and atoms and things dancing all around us, and we can't quite perceive these things unless we use certain visual enhancement technologies. Now, a man by the name of Simeon Kirlian actually perfected a form of photography called Kirlian photography rather. It's actually called Kirlian photography, and it actually, you guys should look this up. And Simeon Kirlian was photographing and taking certain video images and things of masses of energy coming off of certain bodies, like human bodies and different things, in a dark room. So, like, there are different ways in which we can sense the different energies that we can't always perceive just going about our everyday life. We can feel this energy within us. What are we talking about? I usually see I'm already into the topic, and it's very interesting, as we can tell already. Thank you for tuning in and watching this video. But this is actually called the language of the universe. Usually I begin with the name of the video or the topic name. Thank you for hanging out and just watching and listening to this video. I wanted to make this actually pretty short here, but very important nonetheless. Guys, this is just a reminder. It's something that inside we already know. All of us already know this deep down. But it's very important to continually remind ourselves that the true language of the universe. Now, what am I talking about, language of the universe? I'm talking about the spiritual language of God, the true language of God, what I refer to as the true universal language of God, because the true universal language of God is the aura language. And looking at different images now on screen of what this language actually represents and manifests itself, this is kind of like what it would look like if we could like more readily see the energy that's all up within our chakras. See guys, our chakra energy is all tied through all of our endocrine systems and our physical vessel and things, and it's really the inner aura energy. It's the life force power. That's the true us. Like, we are not just a meat suit, as it were called sometimes here on planet Earth. We are not just the physical vessel. There is an emanating power. It's called a life force energy, or OGIS, that is emanating to and through all of us. And believe it or not, this is actually the hidden secret to all manifestation as well. So this video could have easily been titled "The Hidden Secret of All Manifestation," because the hidden secret, not so hidden anymore because we've revealed it now, and we're going to continue revealing it in this video, is the aura energy. It's the inner light, the inner power of God. But did you also know that this aura that lives it's really the core of our being, but it lives all within our different energy channels and chakras and energy centers. Looking at another photo here. As you can see, it's the world within. It's the inner power. It's the inner world that transmutates and manifests really everything that we see on the outward scale. And it really is like that. The truth is that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, meaning it's the inner power of the inner spirit that actually perceives via energy. See, everything is energy anyways. The physical world is nothing more than that consciousness made greater manifest on the screen of space and time. Now, I love talking about these videos, and I really appreciate your interest in it as well. We're going to continue talking about the aura and how this actually works. And this is not, see, I would say that it's a secret, and it is a sacred secret, a universal sacred secret. It's the language of God, it's the language of the cosmos at wide. And the truth is that you don't see this really talked about too much. So that's why I wanted to call it sort of a sacred secret, or the universal secret of the language of God. Because, guys, everything really is within our own aura system. This is why it's good to recharge yourself, like literally just taking time to physically, mentally, emotionally recharge, and to basically retain one's own energy. Now, it is only by universal loving grace, it's only natural that we share these energies far and wide. It's actually the point. It's the giving spirit. The greater the gift inside, the greater we are to share those gifts onwardly. So isn't that beautiful? Is that it's like those that have been given much, much is expected of them, because they've been given a lot. Their spark of light is perhaps a bit greater than is present in a different soul. It's not that there isn't potentialities for that same spark of light to penetrate the souls that are of a different nature. It's just that perhaps they haven't evolved yet so much. Now, we don't know all the secrets. I'm not going to pretend why the God or why cosmos or source, infinite intelligence, creates some of us with greater capacity, certain capacities. It says that God, the universal source, intelligence, has created all of us in the image of source, and we have all been created specifically. So we are all a bit different. We all have a signature vibration. Whenever our energy aura is fully charged, it's like we have a certain frequency within the universe. And for this, we continue to learn. Now, this is just another image representing, and it's just a display, it's a picture and a visual representation image, that we can actually see this aura a little bit more. So even within our own hands, it's all throughout our bodies, our feet, our hands, our legs, our arms, our heart. Energy is flowing all throughout our physical vessel. In fact, if it wasn't for that life force energy, the physical vessel would not be able to operate. That is actually the truth. So, do you see how important the life force within the body, the soul essence, the ojas, is? Do you see how important and crucial it is that we retain this energy in order to manifest, if you will? Because that is actually what is manifesting in the world that we see outside of ourselves, because it's really the inside world made manifest outwardly. It's all one and the same. It's actually all inside. It's an inside job. This is why we must become more aware of this aura, and I declare and decree that we have and will continue to by watching this video. Now, as I was saying, that this life force energy, the unseen, unless we have different technologies such as Caroline photography to actually like physically look at this energy within the body and what it's doing and the color of it and the density of it. Many of us don't really see this on a daily basis unless we tune into the third eye. Some refer to this as the third eye within our energy centers. But in order to access the higher states of consciousness, you must retain your life force and raise the energy up to the third eye. There's a way that you sort of do it. Now, if you become more conscious of this, you can more easily access these downloads, if you will, the higher source downloads, and become closer to who we actually truly are, which that is the God essence within. But I'm just reminding us, this is very crucial to understand. Star key point of this whole video is that this aura, life force, energy, this energy within is actually how we communicate. It's not just via our words and our feelings in things. Our words and our feelings are very powerful, and our thoughts are very powerful, but guess what they do? They translate. Listen, this is the star key. Our words, I'm going to repeat this because we really need to get this here. All of our words, right? Like we speak certain words, we say certain words, we think certain thoughts, we say certain thoughts out loud. That's just speaking. Everything's intertwined, right? But as we actually utilize the mind and the body to think and then to say and then to act on certain things, what actually happens is we are translating those thoughts, words, and actions via our auras. So it's actually still the life force aura energy beyond the physical vessel that is bending time reality as we know it. It's actually manifesting. It is the manifestor. We'll just word it that way. It is. It's what's manifesting everything for us, for you, for all of us, for myself. See, it's manifesting and doing the work for us. And that's what I'm saying, is that let's better become aware of this power. This video is really more than a reminder. It's an invitation to rejoin in consciousness once more who you really are, which is the energy being, if you will, beyond the physical vessel, because it's the life force itself that allows the physical vessel to operate appropriately every day of our lives. That's how crucial it is. It's the soul life force essence. It's the aura that is actually the language. That's how we really truly, guys, communicate with this ether, with the field around us. People call it the 0 point. People call it the quantum field. Dr. Joe Dispenza refers to this just as simply the field. And it's the unseen potentialities of everything. So now that we're becoming more aware that our own auras influence this field via our thoughts, via our words, via even our actions, let's tap into gratitude more. Let's tune into a better vibration, something that is more of the appreciative nature. Now, this might take a little bit of work, but I declare and decree that you are already gaining much momentum in the way of thinking positively, because those thoughts translate to certain words, those words can translate to certain actions, and guess what? That all takes place in your aura, because again, it's the life force emanating the physical vessel that is of the greatest, most important. And not only is it of the greatest, most important, but it's just the essence of who we truly are. The essence is the life force. Guard, protect the life force. Understand that this life force is literally manifesting and bending yours and mine reality. It's bending all of our realities without us even really being that conscious of it. But I declare and decree that after watching and listening and tuning into this video, thank you for tuning into this video, we are all becoming more aware of this universal truth. Guys, I didn't want to go on too much longer because this video is so strong and so powerful. Go back and rewatch this. I know it spoke to many of us. You might need to hear this one several times, and that's perfectly fine. We actually learn the most. And a lot of clarity is gained through repeating something often. So, this was the language of the universe with your host, Michael, where thoughts become things on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel and continuing to tune in. We really much appreciate that. I'm sending you gratitude. I'm sending you appreciation. Now, the language of the universe. This was the true universal language of God. Just a reminder that we are so much more than the appearance of things. We are so much more than the appearance of things. There is so much more beyond the physical lens of the eye. There's so much more within the light, electromagnetic spectrum and fields that we can't even see with visible light. We can't even see it with our physical eyes. So everything is just truly energy. You guys already know this, but it's just a reminder of, this is a reminder of who you really are. So guys, take care, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.